getting to this Fed story, a lot of people are hailing this as a big, big deal, and I think it's a moderately sized deal. The Federal Reserve will take steps to bolster the economy if you believe they have the power to do this. And this is of some controversy, both on the left and the right, depending on which economist you talk to. Nevertheless, the Fed chair has announced that at the very least they're accepting explicitly their dual mandate, which is to provide price controls and deal with unemployment. So the Fed will continue, or at the very least has set new benchmarks, which is they will continue to ease monetary policy and hold down interest rates until the unemployment rate falls to 6.5%, or inflation looks like it's likely to exceed 2.5%. Up to this point, the only thing the Fed has at least publicly said that they're interested in is maintaining a 2% inflation rate. It said it would buy $45 billion in Treasury bonds a month on top of the $40 billion a month that's already buying in mortgage bonds. The theory is this will flood the markets with money, reduced interest rates on a wide range of differing loans, and this will supposedly stimulate borrowing. I'm a little skeptical that giving more money to the banks, who seem to be sitting on a lot of cash anyways, is going to make a difference in terms of stimulating borrowing. However, it is at least a positive sign that the Fed is recognizing that they should send a signal that rates will not go up until we have hit a certain benchmark in terms of unemployment and or a higher threshold for inflation. Fed expects the unemployment rate at the end of next year to be between 7.3% and 7.7%. There are economists out there who say what we really should be doing is aiming for a 3 or 4% inflation rate, and we shouldn't be using unemployment, rather employment, as a measure in which the Fed to change its disposition. But be that as it may, most people are perceiving this as a positive step, even if you believe that there are more efficient ways for the Fed to do this than just enriching bankers. But who knows? Maybe they'll just stop laundering drug money now. I doubt it. The official announcement involved this statement: to support continued progress toward maximum employment and price stability, the committee expects that a highly accommodative stance of monetary policy will remain appropriate for a considerable amount of time after the asset purchase program ends and the economic recovery strengthens. So, in other words, we're going to keep buying bonds, and we're going to recognize that we have this dual mandate, and we're going to maintain this disposition until we get to a certain threshold for employment. So, supposedly what will also happen is, with a higher inflation rate target of 2.5%, you've got certain investment vehicles will look a little bit less attractive, and investors will go out and pursue a slightly more risky strategy to raise their rates of return. I don't know what's going to happen. So, but that's that. Maybe we'll have somebody on down the road to talk about that incredibly dry, but apparently very relevant new policy.